Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are.
Yo, another Hidden Hand Truth Talk Nation moment. This is Judo Woke Ace.
It's T. Mills the Great.
We got Mark from 7 Mile. What's up, man?
What's going on, broski? What's going on?
Man, you got to excuse my voice a little bit. It's a little raspy, man. This weather up here is changing,
It's
man.
weather crazy, man.
It's rainy, man. Damn, every other day we flooding. You know.
This was what, 80 degrees. Now we got the 55
Yeah, we have
degrees.
50, 55 and shit. Motherfuckers
Rainy.
got on hoodies.
Yeah.
Man,
Jackets. Some motherfuckers got long johns on.
Right. Shit, it's cold as hell. I was going to throw my damn Scully on, man. But shit, like boys in the hood. Shit, throw the Scully on.
You don't know what to pull out for the next day, you know.
Man, Mezzo. So what's up, man? What's been up with you?
Not much, man. Just taking in this good, sort of good but bad weather. You know, we got the 4 seasons here in Michigan, so
Right.
we just got to prepare for whatever prepare for whatever they throw at us. You know,
Man, is it harp, man? Or shit, man? Mark, is it harp? Shit, I don't know, man. But you know what I'm
Weather
saying?
Channel, shit, everything happening.
Yeah, like 10 goddamn hurricanes in the ocean right now. 10 different kind of hurricanes.
Going all different directions. You know,
They don't know what to expect, man. Where it's gonna hit? Who is gonna hit?
Right. Coming to you soon. Near you, yeah.
Man, so man, we got before we get into it, man, we got breaking news right here, man. We got an article. Y'all can look this up. It's on the Telegraph. It's on everything. The Pentagon released papers today stating that that Fauci and Peter Daszak came to them with the gain of function, saying they wanted to, you know what I'm saying, put this shit out so it can affect humans. You can really look at this shit. It's, look up what is it? Pentagon or DARPA released papers due to the coronavirus shit, man. And that shit was crazy today. I was trying to read it before I came in and shit, but so I have some shit next week probably on that shit. But
Fauci again, huh?
yeah, they got the paperwork showing them that he was funding the shit, and the Pentagon put the shit out like, man, we ain't even want in on it because they said this can affect humans. We don't even want to get down with that. So they selling them out.
Yeah, we've been talking about that, man. That shit
Motherfuckers turning on them.
Yeah.
I don't want to in on that, man. I don't even want
Flipping
to.
Fauci, man.
I see the indictments coming down, man.
They getting out. They got to get out quick, man. Any
Yeah,
way they can.
They got to be the ones like, look, we wasn't in it. We wasn't in that.
We ain't know shit about this, man.
So, you know, we told him no, but he went ahead and released it anyway.
Yeah.
So the paperwork is out. So, right now, what's been going on, man? The Haitians, man. The Haitians being rounded up like slaves.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
We got the pics of of the Haitians.
Border control.
We got babies being left in bushes.
Yeah.
We
We
got
their parents. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the Haitians being rounded up with horses and whips by the Border Patrol, which they said was ordered by Biden, because Biden is in control of the Border Patrol. Customs, you might as well say.
That shit crazy, man. I mean, this video is very shocking, man. If you know what I'm saying, if you just sit back and analyze and watch it, what's going on, man. I mean,
Yeah, you got the video, numerous videos of them
crazy,
coming with
man.
the whips, man, and just rounding black people up. But they didn't do the Mexicans like that or the
That's what I'm
Afghans.
saying. They just let them come through.
They didn't come through with the horses and the whips.
Nah, they ain't even had to climb the gates, man.
So we got the
Let
two
'em
pic
through,
of the
man.
Haitians
What's
being
going
rounded
on?
up by the horses, and is in similarity to the slavery days when they was riding around when the slave catcher rolled around on a horse with the whips, rounding up the old slaves or whatever,
Tracking them down, yeah.
tracking them
Same
down.
way,
You know what I'm
same way,
saying?
yeah.
So it's crazy. We got them two pics, but we also got a pic. Man, Mark, the White House asked the Congress for billions in emergency fund for the Afghan resettlement, but they asking for billions for them.
They partying,
What's the difference, man, Mark?
They party.
The blacks don't. Okay, because they dark skinned. They don't. We got to round
They
them
get
up
no
like
love.
slaves.
But you treat them like
The
God,
Afghans, they come through. They get billions for emergency funds for the Afghan resettlement. Which the resettlement, they gonna be in your neighborhoods. Shit like Detroit, our neighborhood, Detroit. They're going to be in Chicago. When I say your neighborhood, they're going to be in them redeveloped areas in Chicago, the redeveloped areas in Philly, all them areas that they cleaning out. Who you think they cleaning that out for? And they, where they going to resettle all these people, man, Mark? They gonna be in Brightmore, man.
They
Missile.
got that stimulus check, man. That's what they doing. Give them that stimulus package, man.
Yeah, they give them that stimulus pack when they come down to
Coming
Afghan.
back, you know, we was off the unemployment. Niggas was partying.
But listen, the Haitians, they saying when they come over, they automatically shipping them back. They don't even want them over here. They keeping them up under the freeway on the Texas border. It's 24 bathrooms. It got to be like 20-some thousand people.
Yeah, exactly.
24 bathrooms.
No food.
No food, no nothing.
Water. They you know what I'm saying, struggling, man. Trying to feed their kids, looking for medication, man. And they, you know, stopping them from doing that, man. But like you said, they about to send that check over to the Taliban.
Yeah, the Taliban. They bringing them
already
over.
partying, man. They having fun already, man. So this just about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, they getting up a big stimulus upgrade.
Right.
They about to be clowning even more, man.
Yeah, and so the Haitians right now, everybody looking like, you know what I'm saying, why you got to break out the horses on them? You know what I'm saying? So let's moving on.
Yeah,
you already know why.
We know why.
But let's look at let's get back into this jab shit, because we can't get away from this jab shit, because it's in every fucking news article that's going on, down to Nicki Minaj
commercials.
Nicki Minaj was talking about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got a video of the uprising in Australia, to where they can't even go to the grocery store over there, man. Before we play this, let's elaborate on this shit a little bit.
They locked down.
They the most locked down country in the world right now, and they only had something like 24 COVID cases, some shit like that. Just millions of population, and so they like, why is we even locked down like this? They can't even they can't go to the grocery store. I think Italy is like that too.
You can't eat.
You can't eat.
Can't eat.
So if you were to see some shit like that, man, Mark, over here, or Mizzle, if you can't eat, you're going to see a whole bunch of fat honey boo-boos running after you, man.
It's going to be crazy, man.
They going to start locking this shit down if we can't go to the grocery store.
You can't eat, can't feed your family. Come on.
And I can't go to work.
What you going to do, man?
So in Australia, man, they beat the cops up and the union. The construction workers, union people, tried to mandate them at least to have one shot to work. Your own union.
Your own union turned on you, and all your workers is against it.
So you know what happened to the union leader, man. They beat the brakes out of him.
And you paying these motherfuckers union dues.
And they rushed the union hall. Let's look at this. Let's look at this video right quick before we elaborate on this shit a little bit, man.
Over the Westgate Bridge for a time. The chaos follows a government decision to shut down the state's construction sector for 2 weeks amid concerns about non-compliance with COVID rules. Jessica Longbottom begins our coverage.
Anger on the streets of Melbourne, with Victoria Police pushed to its limits. The city's lockdown streets were taken over by fluoro-clad protesters. Overnight, the government announced a 2-week construction shutdown because of repeated COVID breaches. But bystanders were simply caught off guard.
I just jumped in my truck, just trying to...
Riot officers sent those in fluoro a strong message, but demonstrators refused to leave.
We are the union. We've been betrayed by our leader. We did nothing yesterday more than we've been groomed and encouraged to do, to fight for fair and fight for freedom.
The media also became a target. As the crowd swelled to more than 1,000, they marched towards State Parliament. Police vehicles were kicked. Orange flumes filled the skyline as flares were set off.
Mate, take a leader of it, but don't force it on the rest. 7 people have taken over Australia.
I appreciate your views, man, and I've heard them.
Medical officers.
There are hundreds of police here right now. We're just near Flinders Street.
Lockdown and an industry at flashpoint. As a tradie war erupts outside the CFMEU's Elizabeth Street headquarters. These construction workers say they're fighting back against forced vaccination. Their anger aimed at their own union. After a 7-hour standoff, it exploded at 4 p.m. when heavily armed police arrived. And the police behind us, we need to... Police were pelted with bottles. Staff trapped inside used hoses in a desperate attempt to clear the mob. Furious workers descended on their union around 9 this morning to vent over a looming deadline. If they don't have at least one vaccine dose or a booking to get one, they can't work. Union boss John Setka urged protesters to calm down, denying the union backs mandatory vaccines and suggesting not everyone in the crowd was a union member. That just enraged the workers more.
18 months of isolation and frustration boils to breaking point. Freedom is just weeks away, but Melbourne is heaving with fury. A plot to protest called for Victoria Police's biggest operation in 2 decades. They blocked almost every road in and out of the city, but in Richmond they were outnumbered and briefly overpowered. The protesters had promised to be peaceful, but officers were pelted with bottles, 6 of them taken to hospital.
They're here to help and keep the community safe.
35 people were arrested, more than $1 million in fines will be issued. In Sydney, the show was over before it began. Police snuffing out action early, flooding parks, public transport and roads, arresting 20 people. Brisbane and Perth aren't locked down, but backed their sister cities with calls for freedom, touting an agenda against authority and vaccination too.
Yeah, that shit crazy, yo.
That's
so
big.
you see what's going on across the world, and they ain't showing that shit on the news, man.
They
Mizzle.
ain't gonna show you that. Now that's what you call standing for your rights, right there, man.
Right. Beat the brakes out the union. If I'm paying dues, then we got to show up to the union hall, and we got to see the president. You see, the president came out, and they ran his ass back in there.
They showed up. They showed up right there, man.
They all inside the building trying to squirt them down like that's gonna work. Bitch, this water ain't gonna work against my dudes.
It kind of look like when they stormed the Capitol.
Right. Bitch, bring your whole ass out of there.
Run it up in there. Get up out of here.
Right. And you see the police getting beat up. I mean,
they trampling the police.
These are people that can't even go to the grocery store, people. So I know y'all can't even fathom the sense of that and say, damn, I can't even go to the grocery store. I don't even know what that's like. Yeah. Now imagine that as somebody deny you from getting food, or
you can't eat.
You gotta go to certain stores and the prices is higher because you unvaccinated. Now we're not telling people, saying we just report the news. We're not telling you don't get it, so we gotta clarify that. Don't get it or get it, whatever. We just report the news, what's going on.
We see, you know what I'm saying?
So, you know what I'm saying? We don't want no bans or nothing. We just report the news, what's going on around the world.
Some of this stuff you ain't going to see. So
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so, if you couldn't go to the store or certain stores, let alone you can't even work, Mizzle, what I'm supposed to do?
You can't. They forcing people to get it, or you can't work. You can't go to certain spots. You can't go to certain restaurants.
So, the majority of us got to congregate together and go beat the brakes out of the union.
Entertainment wise, you can't go to certain concerts like you
said.
If you can't, the bad part about it, if you can't go eat and you can't work,
right?
What the hell are you gonna do?
Man, we got other videos too that's coming on later with the
all your human rights.
That's BLM. That's in New York. But first, we're gonna play this. PJ was predicting this shit back in the day, years ago, about the flu shots in the government. So listen to this shit, because Mark had pointed out some shit up in there that I ain't even listened to when I was, watching this video, man. The PJs and the Simpsons, who else? And other cartoons be predicting this shit.
Eddie Murphy produced that.
Did he?
The PJs?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was Eddie Murphy.
No, that was Eddie, the other dude.
Was it Eddie?
The dude that played the crackhead on New Jack City. What was his name? Pookie, whatever the fuck his name.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Yeah,
and Chris Rock just came out too, talking about he's double vaxxed, and he's in the hospital right now with the COVID, and he's vaccinated fully.
Chris Rock.
Mm-hmm. He got the double shot, and he telling people still to get the vaccine, but he in the hospital with the COVID. Can't make that up. Yeah. So let's look at the PJs.
Federal government. Attention urban poor. The Federal Health Department, in conjunction with the Center for Minority Control, is here today with complimentary flu shots. Complimentary means free.
Free needles? God is good.
Hey, whoa. What
The hell hop are you people doing? Have you forgotten all your conspiracy learnings? Listen, the government uses projects to test all kinds of poisons. Syphilis, crack, the McChitlins.
Oh, those chitlins made me mix sick.
Now you see what I'm talking about.
Hold on, everybody. This is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And we, the people. I'm sure there's nothing to fear.
Thank you, Mrs. Stubbs.
How do you know my name?
Because we're your friends. Now come on over here and drop your pants.
No, Muriel, it's a trick.
It's just a flu shot. Don't listen to that fool.
Aha! Flu, F-L-U. Foo, F-U-L. Coincidence? I don't think so. Come on, people. Let's tell them they can take their flu shots and shove them up their Arsenio's.
Yeah, just leave me my Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and Social Security, and I'll be fine with no help from nobody. Yeah. Hold up. Step back. Go black. Go black.
Federal government.
Attention, urban poor.
Man, and my dude Baron Phoenix, man, you already know, put me up on that video, man, because I watched the PJs, but I didn't even know that they had
and that's a while back,
a segment about that, man. So I had to go back and research and pull it out, put it on the show, man. Peace, Baron, man. You put me on that. But man, what you think about that, man?
That's real deep, man. That's real deep, man. If you just listen to it word by word and the reactions of what's going on, that's crazy, man. I mean, free. You know what I'm saying? Complimentary shots. What that mean? You gonna run to it? Everybody was so happy. Even the crackhead was happy.
But what did they say, man, Mark? They said instead of CDC, they said the control minority.
The Center for Minority Control. It didn't say the Center for Disease Control.
The Center.
So maybe they're controlling the minorities with disease. If you know.
Right. They put it out there.
Put it out there, man.
Simpsons.
They put it out
there. The PJs, other cartoons,
certain movies.
Certain movies.
Yeah,
the Matrix. You got the Will Smith movie was putting them on.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Yeah.
So man, it's out there.
You just gotta pay attention, man. It's all out there. Just you gotta read the signs.
Right. So what's next, man? So we got the NBA.
We got the NBA, man. You know what I'm saying?
What about them?
They not requiring the COVID-19 vaccination, man, for the players. So that's a good thing, and it's also a money move because a lot of the players, they don't want to, you know what I'm saying, get the jab.
Right. But the NFL is requiring most of their players to get it.
Yeah. So I think the NBA.
So what does that mean for the NBA players that already got the jab, that maybe didn't want to get it but only got it because it was like required at the time or whatever? Was it ever required?
No, it wasn't required. It was pushed upon them, and they had a choice.
They had a choice because if you can remember, like what is 18? But 2 years ago in the playoff, they had to play in the bubble, and my boy Lou Williams, Lemon Pepper Lou. He went to Atlanta
eating wings.
Get some wings. So when he came back, he had to sit out.
Right.
He got to sit out for 2 weeks because
they said LeBron. That's allegedly though. They said LeBron busted out him though.
He left the bubble, but you know what I'm saying. Now the requirements are you don't have to have the vaccination. So what is all this all about now? You know what I'm saying? Because the fans have to be vaccinated to get into the stadium.
Maybe more of the NBA players are more educated what's going on because we're playing all this shit going on to where we just report the news. If you double jabbed or jabbed, you still can get an illness.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So what's the sense?
What's the sense?
You know what I'm saying? And there are a lot of people is being more educated on this shit right now. And then you got Flip Flop. Every other day he coming out
different,
right. He's saying you do this or then you shouldn't do this. The kids can catch it, then they can't catch it, then they can catch it.
And then you gotta look at it like this too, Jude. The NBA is pretty much like 80%
black.
Right. So if you want to watch a game, if your favorite star ain't on the court, LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving, who want to watch these teams now? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna go fill the seats for the fans? You know what I'm saying? So if a lot of these players are willing not to sit out the season, if they mandate the vaccination, then
you're right. Yeah, a few key players that don't want to play can sway the odds on.
It's gonna be
what is the views
exactly? Who want to watch the Milwaukee Bucks without onto the Kupo?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I ain't you know what I'm saying.
Or he the only one vaxxed, and then everybody else sit out.
That's going to affect the, you know what I'm saying, the fans, the people coming to buy tickets. It's going to affect everything.
I don't want you to see a Kupo play.
You know what I'm saying? Who want to go watch
Only one player versus 5.
You know?
Hell no.
They sitting out because they don't want, so it's a money deal. So I feel that by them, you know what I'm saying, loosening up on the rules like that make it so that the fans can come out and see the players also, that they want to come out and pay the money to see.
Right. Man, so yeah, you're right, man. We got another pick of the Atlanta vaccination war. I was watching Tariq Nasheed the other day, and he put me on this right here. I didn't really notice. In 1897, during a big smallpox breakout in Atlanta, the white people was forcibly inoculating the black people in churches. They would lock the doors, come with guns and all that, or they would catch you at a wedding. This particular one, they caught a wedding. They found out a wedding was occurring. Mm-hmm. So they came and snuck up on the wedding, surrounded the wedding with guns, and inoculated everybody that's in the wedding.
Damn. That's
some shit. And it's called the Atlanta Vaccination War. You got that pick, don't you, man, Mark? We got the Atlanta Vaccination War of 1897.
That sounds like some movie shit right there, man.
So can you imagine some shit like with a few hundred years, 100 and some years later, could it go back to that? To where they hear you got a party and they surround that bitch with the police and just come at them bitch with the needles. Y'all need this shit.
Yep. Take everybody down at one time.
And did you know that the creator of the smallpox inoculation was a black man? He created that shit. Because black people back in the day used to have all type of elixirs and shit. We made up shit to get to, you know what I'm saying? Like your grandmother or your uncle,
remedies and shit.
Remedies and shit.
Say, old school
they
remedies.
Had all
they
that
had
shit.
All that shit, man. Put some shit together. You be like, oh shit, that shit worked.
That shit worked. You know what I'm saying? So they had all this shit. So they probably didn't even need it. They showing up for a wedding. Can you imagine having a wedding or a party? Popos find out about that shit. And they surround it. And then they come up with them with the doctors and shit and inoculate everybody in that bitch. Forcibly.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that shit? You can't do shit. Everybody at gunpoint. Read this article, y'all. Atlanta vaccination. I read this shit. Tariq Nasheed, I was watching him the other day. He put me on the show. I was like, damn, I never knew about that shit. I knew about the Tuskegee experiment and all that. But I never knew about the Atlanta vaccination war of 1897.
Yeah, you can see it coming, man, because they going door to door now. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to track everybody down as who ain't, So it's coming, man. It's they dividing us. You got to work. If you don't go to work, you can't eat. Grocery stores. Can't go to the game. You can't go to certain spots. You can't even go to school. You got to be, vaccinated to go to school now, man. Some certain
you've
colleges.
Been vaccinated too. You had to show your shot records.
Stay on campus,
Right, yeah, if you're
grown. College, they forcing the college kids. Now they going down to I heard this weekend, here, Detroit Cass Tech high school football team, they had to play with 16 players against Renaissance. They had 50 players. Because you know why? They told them the day before the game, which was Thursday, the game was Friday, that they had to be vaccinated in order for the team to play. The mothers of those students went up to the school and tried to protest, but it to no avail that they had to go and play 16 players. You got Cass Tech High School. Cass Tech, they a beast.
So
they lost against Renaissance High School 13-6.
With 6 players, though.
They would have blew Renaissance out if they had you know what I'm saying? Cass Tech a beast.
So Renaissance is inoculated. They got the vaccine, the players on it. Wow. So they teenagers.
Cass Tech High School, they was forced to play with 16 players this weekend.
16 players.
Because they was not vaccinated.
My people, man, the Moore, he played for Cass, the quarterback.
So, you know what I'm saying? So Moore. They forced it on it.
I didn't hear about that.
You can't even play sports now. So it's crazy, man.
That's crazy because we got a video, man, of Project Veritas, piece of Project Veritas, interviews a nurse who quit her job. She's a whistleblower. She went into her job with a secret camera to record the doctors knowing about the vaccine fucking people up or the jab. Now, we reporting the news. This is just something, you know what I'm saying? This is an undercover camera, so y'all can't say he's showing the badges. You right there with the undercover cam to the doctors that's admittedly saying, just talking.
Whistleblower.
You know what I'm saying? So the lady, because her girl was working with her, she was a nurse too, got inoculated and ended up dying.
Damn.
This is allegedly story. I mean, I can't say it's allegedly.
It ain't no movie, is it?
No, but
You just got a habit of saying that.
Because you know what I'm saying, you got to, you know what I'm saying. We got the fact checkers. You got the fact checkers. They lingering like, hold up.
I mean, video is video, so
right. And so let's play this video of Project Veritas interviews a nurse whistleblower who quit her job because she goes undercover with a secret cam to record the doctors at their job, knowing what's going on with the jabs.
Real shit.
He's got throwing myocarditis. Yes. Oh, this is bullshit. Let's see. Probably myocarditis due to the vaccine. Right. But now they're not going to blame the vaccine.
Well, and you know what? But he has an obligation to report that, doesn't he?
They are not reporting.
Right.
Because they want to shove it under the mat.
What patient was she referring to?
She was referring to that patient, that 30-something-year-old patient that had congestive heart failure.
And in that particular patient's case, it was not reported.
No.
The problem in here, they are not doing the studies. People that had it, you know, and the people that have been vaccinated, they're not doing any antibody testing.
It's super fishy.
Not that it hasn't been done, it hasn't been published.
It hasn't probably been done because the government doesn't want to show that the darn vaccine is full of shit.
The government doesn't want to show that the vaccine is full of shit.
It's not doing what its purpose was.
May I see your badges? You're Jody O'Malley with the Department of Health and Human Services. This is the United States government identification. I'm looking at the CDC website. It says that you're required to report adverse events following vaccinations. One of those would be congestive heart failure.
That's a huge one.
Were there other instances that they didn't report?
Oh, I've seen dozens of people come in with an adverse reaction.
Yeah, it's really sad. She had just come back from surgery, from leave.
So what are we looking at here?
You're looking at me transferring her to a higher level of care that could handle her condition.
And this is a colleague at your hospital who got sick.
She didn't want to take it because of her religious beliefs. And she was coerced into taking it.
Why are you choosing to blow the whistle? It's not what a lot of people would do. They're scared, they're afraid. Are you afraid?
I wouldn't necessarily.
Man, so she had to go undercover and she ended up quitting her job to show this footage. Yeah. Now we just reporting the news because it's all over the net right now.
Yeah,
so people can't say, "Oh, it's fake news." Fake news when you go undercover, Mark.
I guess so.
With a camera too. The camera don't lie, man.
Right. So it's fake news and they go undercover and showing badges and everything.
Yeah, man.
And my dude kind of sound like my man from Cheaters. Let me see your badges. Okay. Don't he sound like my man from Cheaters?
He was nice and calm and smooth with it.
This is a real nurse.
He broke the story, man.
Right.
Man. Yeah, that's terrible. She lost a friend, man.
Yeah, she lost her friend.
She couldn't take it no more, so she had to come out, man.
She had to come out. She said the reason why, because of her friend, you know what I'm saying, lost her life to the jab, you know what I'm saying, you know, but this is what she's saying.
Hearing other stories, I mean, she was there.
Then you hear the doctor saying the government, we know the jabs is full of shit, but the government don't want to hear that because the people's getting paid, Joe. They getting extra money to slam,
push it under the rug,
machines down your throat. They paid extra to just say you got the COVID.
They getting things.
They got extra money, and they got extra money to give you remdesivir, which is killing people instead of the What is it? The Regeneron or whatever. You know, shit.
License to kill.
Right. And you can't get ivermectin. So, you know what I'm saying? We're not no doctors and saying, you know, what you can get or what you can cure, whatever you got, but we're not no doctors. We just putting it, you know, reporting the news, seeing what was out there.
It's crazy, man. Y'all remember what was it, Dr. Kevorkian?
Right. He set people up to kill themselves, and he like, man, they killing themselves. Like, ain't no law for this. Nigga, I just set the machine up.
Watch out, like, man. Watch out, man.
Then it said Jacko, Dr. Kevorkian, man. I forgot about him. That's how Jeffrey Feiger got out.
That's exactly how Jeffrey Feiger got his name out here.
Yeah, he was getting them up because there wasn't no law for this.
Take them out, man. Take them out.
But now you got no law to sit there to go against these vaccine companies. They have immunity. They damn near, you can't sue them if something happened because you got to prove and say it was that. How can you prove it when you got no test to even find this shit?
Documented, yeah. He said, man.
She said they ain't doing antibody tests.
Yeah, they ain't doing none of it.
Wow.
It takes 30 minutes to fill this out. They don't want to do it.
So if they can't do it, we got pictures, man, of the vaccines in your salads right now. They doing this in the labs.
Sneaking this shit in.
Scientists growing medicine field plants to replace injections. So now they're going to come on your side salads with the injection in it.
Everybody love a good salad, man. Put that ranch on there too and shit.
It's going to be in the ranch. mRNA in the ranch. We already months ago said it's going to be in the Coca-Cola, in your pop. Now they're going to put it in salads. Nigga, they doing plant field injection plants that's growing.
Shit crazy, man.
This shit is on the island of Dr. Monroe type shit, man. They doing all kind of fucking tests.
They know how to work, yep.
If we can't get it in you that way,
we'll get it in you.
We'll get it in you. Shit, we put it in the salads. Yep. Next, they're gonna put it in the Skittles. It's gonna be in the Starburst.
Barbecue sauce.
Put it all in the kids.
Put it in the barbecue sauce. Sweet Baby Ray's, mRNA, Sweet Baby Ray's.
Damn.
19.
So not even that, we got the pick of Burger King. Once again, we saying bans 120 ingredients in their food. They now serving real food to the customers.
Real food.
Serving real food.
Real food now.
The fuck we been eating? We've been eating all this time, man.
And pink slime.
What the fuck? They serving real food now.
They admit that they are doing that for the specific purpose now of serving real food. Quote. Yeah.
It was something my wife, we up at Target the other day. Yeah, so I wanted to get a green machine, which was Outwalla or something, like the little smoothie drinks. Yeah. And my wife said, no, don't get that Pepsi on it. They can't even say it's 100% vegetables in there no more because it's full of chemicals inside your smoothie drinks in the store because Pepsi bought it out. I'm like, damn, they don't even got 100% on this shit.
That make you wonder, man, what you putting in your body, man. Damn. Burger King though, man, flame broiled,
right?
The burgers,
flame broiled
chicken sandwiches.
You know, I always thought the Burger King burgers look a little bit funny. I don't know about the little holes. What do they poke holes in the meat or something?
They said you could do shit out green poop when you eat a Whopper. That's just allegedly what I'm hearing about. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat Whoppers all like that. But
green poop.
Remember they had them 99-cent. Chicken sandwich. Remember the long chicken sandwich they had?
Yeah, they got the fish.
Yeah, all that shit fake. Probably 120 ingredients. So shit, they probably have fake broil taste in that bitch. Like, remember they was broiling them shit. They got the broiler taste inside the burgers already.
The grill mark.
It take 5 ingredients or 10 ingredients to do that.
The grill mark already on them.
Right, and that's an ingredient. It ain't a grill mark.
That's a grill mark. Yeah, they just
motherfucker just spray that shit with him.
Spray paint.
Each burger going down there getting spray painted like a car from Mako.
One of their burgers come out so perfect, man. Shit looks so pretty and perfect, man. When you flip the burger, man, you gotta be just. You ain't got time to make sure it's right on
the damn burger before you put them on the bun.
On the assembly line, the burgers is on the assembly lines getting sprayed.
Because you can't flip it that perfect, man. On both sides,
it come out perfect every time.
Grill mark straight down, man, all the way.
And that got an ingredient. That take about 10 ingredients to get that mark.
And the way it is, the roundness is so perfect. They should be.
And that's an ingredient. You got to form it. So you got to have oil.
Fit right on the bun perfectly.
Right.
That's an ingredient.
That's an ingredient to form it.
That's fucked up.
To form it that way. Shit.
Who cut their chicken like that, man?
Look, they say 100% all natural. But what is natural? Natural can be anything. It can be locust paste. It can be.
Shout out to who's that? Lamico Cardins or Cardenas on YouTube said, "What up, dog brothers? All of this world pandemic was preordained years ago."
You already know that. I can't get too deep in it. I can get deep with the Davos groups, with Klaus Schwab. I can get deep with the Rockefeller. We living in a Rockefeller world right now. They running this shit. The Rockefellers, we can get into the Rothschilds. Come on now, I don't like getting too deep into that because people,
we gonna get flagged
you might flagged, and then motherfuckers gonna be sleep like, man, that motherfucker, man, you know what I'm saying? Like the Bushes merged with the Ralph Laurens, the Hiltons merged with the Rothschilds. Look this shit up. Nikki Hilton is married to a Rothschild.
Generations.
How else do I merge families? The Bushes is married to Ralph Lauren's. And Ralph Lauren's name is what? Snipnitz? He's a Russian.
All in the family.
He's a Russian Jew. Nobody know that. His name ain't Lauren. Ralph's name is like, last name is like Snippet or something. Some shit like that. His name ain't Lauren. He adopted that last name. A lot of these Jews that came over here, they didn't want to let you know they was Jews, so they hid this shit. Man, I can get deep in this shit, but you know.
All in the family. Boy.
You already know. Yeah. You already know. So we got
to shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube. And
shout out to them.
Make sure that y'all subscribe
button,
and follow the new Facebook page. It's a new Facebook page for everybody that's tuned in. So make sure y'all
hit
follow
that like button too,
and get all of the shows now that's going to be on the network. Because we got about 15 shows, man. So all throughout the week, y'all have, we ain't got to follow a bunch of different pages now. People was complaining to me like, man, every time you get a new show, y'all make a new page, and it's like, come on, man, everybody ain't gonna follow all of the pages. We need to just get everybody in one spot. So here it is, man. 7 Mile Radio, Facebook, and the YouTube page. Go ahead and follow and subscribe. You'll get all of the info.
Right. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe. And share it with your people. Share it with your people because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people don't know. So share it on your page and say, you know what I'm saying, these brothers be kicking the real because this is Truth Talk Nation, the hidden hand, man. We got to come with the real shit.
The Hidden Hand podcast that comes on every night. Normally, this is an off day for y'all because y'all normally come on Thursdays at 5 o'clock, right?
Right.
So we're doing this on today because y'all got a little trip to make tomorrow. We
let
everybody know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Thursdays, y'all can catch these brothers every Thursday at 5 o'clock.
Special edition today,
Man, so what else going on? We got the we got the BLM protests. They in NYC right now. We got BLM on this shit waking up now.
Yeah, they waking up, man.
They saying like, look, man, your boy Biden, which they went out here stumping for. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? And
tired of this shit now.
Now in NYC, New York City, the restaurants has a vaccine mandate just like Australia.
You can't get in the doors.
You can't even get in a restaurant without showing your card, even if you're from out of town.
Can't get in this
so you're a tourist and you can't even go to the restaurant. Can y'all imagine this? They gonna come up to you. Do you have your vaccination card? You're like, man, what the fuck? I'm from Texas. So this is what happened to the ladies right here. You know, they ain't probably never been to New York or probably have. They showing up to a restaurant, probably a restaurant they always probably went to, or if not. And the Asian lady at the front of the restaurant, like, do y'all got y'all card? They're like, what y'all talking about? We ain't even from here. It don't matter.
You can't eat.
Can't eat. So you know, motherfuckers, brothers and sisters, man, we can't even eat, man, Mark.
That's a problem.
Can't eat.
That's what I'm saying. Like Australia, they banned they motherfucking grocery stores. I don't know how they lasted that long. It's been like 2 months. In Detroit, if you ban the grocery stores for 2 months,
shit.
This shit have turned to goddamn.
It's going down, man.
Turned to a war zone.
It's going down, man. Should be shut down.
GFS trucks getting heisted. Sasco trucks. That better not be a food truck. Better not be a Coney open with a freezer.
F-150s to the side of the building.
Right. we gotta eat. All hot pockets.
Through the building, yeah.
That's just me talking, man. I'm just talking shit. But shit, I mean, you're going to have a whole bunch of honey boo-boos chasing you down. All the fat population. If they can't eat.
He said honey boo-boo.
Gotta eat.
Chasing you down in Westland, Michigan.
Gotta eat, man. For real. They don't play about that food.
I can't eat. My hot pocket's a little honey boo-boo. Mama can't get hot pocket. Oh, no, they're going to be How you going to stop a whole family of honey boo-boos? I would like to know.
Come on, Judah.
Look at that. Rebuke. What's your
whole bunch of fat motherfuckers outside because they used to the Tortino pizzas and shit.
Hey, can't tell you can't eat, man. That's one thing you can't do. Play with that food. Money and food.
I can't get my banquets.
Going down.
You gotta be fucked up. I eat this shit every Thursday. You can't get it. You need a card, man. Fuck this card. I got a bridge card.
Can't eat. No more unemployment either.
You know how hard it was for me to get this orange card? Now you're telling me I need another card?
You trying to tell me?
I can't spend this money?
I'm just saying, people, if I ever get to the Australia point, we wouldn't even get to that point. It'd just be all terrorism. I just feel for it. I just sit back and just watch it like, damn.
This shit getting ugly.
This shit getting ugly. Motherfuckers can't even get hot and readies unless they got a card. It's only $5.
Let me see your card. Can't get in
I can't
the
get
door.
a hot and ready? What? Man, it's going to be a fight at Little Caesars, man.
Yeah. Can't eat,
and I ain't talking about it at the arena. It's going to be a fight at all hot and ready spots.
At the pizza joints.
All the pizza joints.
Worse than that Popeyes chicken shit.
I can't get a pizza. Man, have vaccination card.
The Popeyes. Mo was fighting over the Popeyes.
Right, Lamiko said, I am legend mode.
I am legend mode.
Popeyes chicken fight.
So let's show this BLM protest man in an NYC restaurant who refused black customers over the Vax card.
Exclude people from everyday activities because they choose not to engage in something they have every reason to doubt. The government story on the vaccines have changed every 1 to 2 months since Donald Trump. The vaccines have had effects that people come out and say, oh, well, you know, that never happens. But they do happen. People die. Joe Biden said that folks wouldn't be hospitalized. People are being hospitalized and dying. We, as black people, have every reason not to trust the vaccines. Well, yet again, I'm not telling you not to get it. I'm just saying you should have a choice.
The aggressors, they were supposed to be.
This white man said he was a white American. So that's your privilege to fuck a black woman? That's your privilege? That's your privilege? This doesn't even count.
Confrontation. Black Lives Matter protesting outside Carmine's restaurant in New York City after 3 African-American women from Texas got into a brawl with a hostess over vaccine passports. They claimed the Asian-American hostess made racist remarks. The tourists were charged with assault and criminal mischief. Surveillance video appears to show them confronting the hostess after they were asked to leave. Okay, I'll start with you.
Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose city? Our city. Whose city? Our city. Whose city? Our city. All power to the people. 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 All power to the people.
Do not have it. We will be out here fighting for black women. They got a black doctor who worked on Capitol Hill arrested. They lied and said she had fake ID. The owner of the establishment that people were giving their dollars to called the black woman a moron. How can you sit by and allow that to happen? Today, look at the optics. They choose to put all blacks in front. But when black women were being called a nigger and being assaulted, the mind up here was white. Cancel Carmine. Everybody is distracted by the agitators. Let's move.
Man, she did take that blowhorn, didn't she? She took over that bitch. You know what? Give me this shit.
Give me the damn horn.
Motherfucker, I told y'all.
What? Man, you got Black Lives Matter involved and some angry sisters.
Man, I'm over the vax.
It's over with.
You motherfuckers banning us from eating.
Yeah, it's going down.
Nah, they in
They
it.
don't want that problem.
They ain't showing y'all that. Black Lives Matter ain't on the other side no more, huh?
Hey.
They said, fuck protesters, man. These motherfuckers banning black people from eating.
Yeah, I want that trouble.
They said, you supposed to ban white people. You supposed to ban white people. There's going to be white people behind them. Yeah. Ban white people from eating.
We on their side. Get them the fuck out of here.
A whole bunch of white people behind him. Get him the fuck out of with his white ass. But you know.
Question from YouTube says, did the Texas tourists in NYC get charged with the newly passed Asian hate crime?
The Texas tourists. I haven't heard of that one. Which Texas tourists?
We don't know. We're not really familiar with that situation. I don't know if I know about that situation either.
Oh, you talking about the New York? Yeah, they was from Texas. They ended up getting charged with assault or something because they ended up yoking up the Asian lady.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if they got with the Asian hate too, because you know in New York they with that Asian hate. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Asian hate all day.
If an Asian spit on you, then you yoke them up, you get charged with the Asian hate.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if they call you a nigga, ain't no hate.
Call-in line is open for anybody that want to chime in.
And they whip their ass.
15 minutes.
Right, last 15 minutes, man. Y'all want to chime in?
Somebody call in, man. I got the Team Miz is a great shirt. I'm gonna give away today too, man. First call to call in, you know.
Right.
Voice your opinion, ask any questions, whatever you want to do, y'all.
Right, T Mizzle the Great.
Dig that.
Man, so
what we got next, Judah?
Oh shit, man! It's just some crazy shit, man. We got the Detroit officers in this shit again, man.
Detroit back in the news. The cops again, man.
The Detroit rookie officers get caught in a stolen retagged car and fled.
Is these motherfuckers the police academy? Remember the movie, the police academy?
Like a beatboxing and shit. You got like a beatboxing.
And they're doing karate. You got other motherfuckers.
Yeah, then they can do a karate.
You got the chick, the boobs and shit.
Right. No one stopped nothing. That's the lady that ran off on the goddamn on the gun being pulled off.
Officer Mahoney.
Officer Mahoney.
Officer Hot
Y'all over here fucking up. He coming from happy hour. Y'all over here fucking up. And you see what we deal with in Detroit. We got Officer Mahoney's around this bitch.
Officer Hot Towers and shit, man.
Y'all make me watch that shit again. Like, this is Detroit, y'all. Look at this
man.
shit.
Yeah, based on Detroit cops.
Nigga don't stop nothing. He just beatbox.
They ain't got no siren. He the siren.
We don't got enough money for sirens. We don't got enough money, man, in the budget. We don't got enough money, man. Any time the rookie cops nigga get caught at happy hour for beating the nigga up. Remember? They had happy hour. They reported that. Detroit officer on his day he graduated.
Yeah, right.
Man.
Getting his ass whooped.
That was
whooping the nigga ass.
No, he whooping the motherfucker ass.
Nigga ass
with his same cop pants on that he graduated in.
With a white tee.
With a white tee on. He, like you said, he just went to the store, got a white tee, the same pants, same fucking jeans on, man.
Shit.
Now we got a new shit, man. Even the Detroit police couldn't even believe it. Now we got a new police chief. I know he like, damn.
James White is his name.
Some shit, man. But the police is leaving with motherfuckers with assault rifles. They just pulling off.
Yeah, shit crazy.
Motherfuckers get knocked out in Greektown. Remember the cop knock a motherfucker out?
Knock motherfuckers out, man. Yeah, this shit crazy.
Arrested on your graduation day. This is all in the
crazy,
summer.
man.
Detroit cops. We like, man, who are y'all hiring? Motherfuckers
crazy,
off the
man.
streets.
Hey, everybody hiring now, man. They just get come on, man. You want to be a cop? Come on in. We hiring like a motherfucker.
I used to work for Amazon and shit.
Yeah, they hiring every motherfucking body now, man. Shit. Ex-criminals, motherfucker. Everybody getting motherfucking hired now.
Right. So we got the Detroit rookie officer caught in a stolen car, and the stolen car was from Ohio. That's some shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And the man fled outside the car. When they pulling him over, he fled with his boys. Like, man. They're like, ain't you the cops, man?
That's why our goddamn insurance so goddamn high here, man.
The cops stealing cars.
They're writing this shit up on us, man. They doing the crime.
And they stealing the cars and retagging them. Damn, man. Let's look at this video. We can't make this shit up, yo.
Some officers that were on patrol, they observed a vehicle that was traveling at a high rate of speed, didn't see a license plate on the vehicle. The officers then approached the vehicle, tried to do a traffic stop. As they were approaching the vehicle was continuing to drive at a high rate of speed. The officers observed the vehicle crash and 2 individuals exit the vehicle and flee on foot. So as the officers approached, they were able to track one of the individuals into a backyard. At that point, they identified that individual as an off-duty Detroit police officer. They ended up taking that off-duty police officer into custody after their investigation, charged him with resisting and obstructing. Furthering the investigation, we did discover that vehicle that the off-duty officer fled from was a stolen vehicle that had been stolen several months prior in the state of Ohio. And it appears that the vehicle was retagged and had been being driven in the state of Michigan under a different VIN number. So that off-duty officer was taken to the Detroit Detention Center on Saturday. He was eventually released on Tuesday. Our Internal Affairs Division took over the case. They're conducting the investigation, consulting with the prosecutors, and we will be presenting information to the prosecutor's office to seek formal criminal charges against the individual who was taken into custody. Where it stands right now is that Chief White immediately suspended the officer. At the time, he suspended with pay. Today, at the Board of Police Commissioner meeting, Chief White will be presenting information to the board to request a suspension without pay of the officer, and that's all part of the union negotiated contract that the police officers have. So that officer has due process rights as far as employment, but we anticipate that by the end of the day today, that officer will be suspended without pay. And again, we will be...
Man, Mizzle, what's up with that?
Chief White, man, and his crew, man, and his boys, man.
Yeah, he gonna have to sit there and do some rehiring, man. You're gonna have to sit there and comb through your crew. You done hired a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, like I say, Detroit Police Academy, man.
This is a bad class right
crazy,
here, man. They getting caught with stolies.
Yeah, this shit crazy, man. How you get
busted on graduation day, knocking motherfuckers out, just knocking people out, man.
Yeah, man.
You catching me cases, man.
Fleeing and looting at the same damn time.
He jump out with the rest of the niggas. They like, ain't you the cops, man? I came in that dog. I got to run with y'all, niggas. You the cops, nigga, man. I can't holler at him right now.
At that point, he supposed to have been thinking like a cop, not a criminal.
Right,
could have got away, man.
Yeah, he thinking like just a cop. Pulled over, man. Look, man, I'm Detroit PD. Like, look, man, I was in the. They would have been like, oh, you Detroit PD? This nigga get out and run with everybody else.
Oh, undercover, man. I almost had him. Y'all fucked it up.
You know what happened, right? You know what happened, right? They ain't say what really was going on. Motherfuckers in there smoking.
They played it up, man. I
right?
almost had him, man.
You got paranoid. Woo! Oh shit! He the cop. Oh shit!
Hey, what was that movie? Martin Lawrence and Dave Chappelle. When he caught it, when he had to arrest his boy and shit.
No, so, which one was that?
When they were looking for the diamond, and the motherfucker selling this shit. He had hid the diamond. What was the name of that motherfucking movie?
I forget that movie.
I think it was Blue Street.
Man, with Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence, Dave Chappelle. He had caught him. He was a criminal. Dave Chappelle was stuck the liquor store up.
Right.
And Martin, he had to be a police officer. He was playing a cop role. So he had to arrest Dave Chappelle, but they knew each other from the hood.
Right.
So he told Dave Chappelle, hey, man, what the fuck you doing, man?
Fuck
you about
you
to
doing?
get me busted, man. I got to arrest you, man, so we can go down so I won't get busted. You know what I'm saying? Because he was impersonating a police officer.
That's how the shit...
Oh, you're like, I gotta arrest you, man, because you got to get me busted, nigga. We gonna split the money as soon as I get in the police. You know, he had to sneak back into the police station to get the diamond.
This how Detroit, man. Detroit police, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against Detroit police, but this shit is looking like comedy.
The real live movie, man. Like I say,
Police Academy, Mahoney's, a whole bunch of Mahoney's or some shit. Officer Mahoney's.
Yeah, shit crazy. Man.
We can't make this shit up, man. So, man, what else, man, Mizzle, we got, man?
Oh, shit. We got the motherfucking bud of the day. We got that El
Bud
Diablo.
Of the day.
El Diablo.
That's El Chapo's son.
Yeah. Smell like them in the bag.
What that shit looking like? Man, that's what look like some green.
What you think about it, Mark?
Yeah, I like it. Where you get it from?
Got the green door. You know what I'm saying?
We fuck with the
My boy
door.
from Green door. You know what I'm saying? A hybrid. It's a hybrid. THC level 18%. You know, nice, smooth, nice little, you know, gassy taste. Get you right where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying?
Man, T Mizzle the Great always come with the bud of the week. You
Oh, yeah,
already
you
know.
man. Shit, I love it.
Yeah, so I guess shit. That's pretty much it. We had the lines open.
No, but we had the that one. What was that one picture with the baby in the grass, man?
Oh yeah, we got the baby in the grass, man. That's at the border. Oh, let's show. This is kind of disturbing. So we got babies being left behind at the border right now. Not only is the people getting whipped,
not the kids, man.
You know what I'm saying? We're getting babies being left behind, and what's gonna happen to them?
That's sad, man.
Black babies, man, right there in the bushes, right there in the border of Mexico.
Shoeless.
Damn
near clothless.
And you know they black because they braided up and all that. I can't say, you know what I'm saying, that Latinos don't know how to braid and all like that, but we already know with the Haitians being down there, man.
Oh, yeah,
they might have snatched up the parents and then the babies they probably left them right there. And ain't no telling what's in them bushes at the border, man. You got all kind of snakes,
man,
lizards.
Man. They can't survive, man. They can't survive, man. We protect our kids. That's what the parents are for, man. Kids can't get they out there by themselves, man.
Right, man. Yeah, that's a disturbing pic, man, with babies being left in the bushes. You got Border Patrol snatching the parents up with whips on horses. So it's just total chaos, man. It seems like since your boy Big Beat came into office, man, it's just been all chaos. He's been in there, 9 months? Gas prices almost $4. Chaos at the border is not. He having different insurgents. First you had the Mexicans or whatever, the Latinos coming through. Next you got the Afghans. Now you got the Haitians. Who next? The Cubans and the Brazilians.
Yeah, something going on, man.
Shit just
Everybody
open.
Mad, yeah. The fuck is going on, man?
Yeah, so I'm trying to see what's going on next, yo. So vaccines in your salads.
Shit wide open here now, man. Shit wide open.
Yeah, shit wide open, man. You're gonna have a bunch of shit going down, a bunch of crime, man. Cause shit, if you put me into the mix of nothing, then I gotta survive.
You gotta survive. How you gonna eat? How you gonna get it?
Then you know,
rob and kill. Steal.
Right. So man, that's pretty much it, man. Mizzle, you got anything, man, yo?
Yeah, man. I got a couple picks for the week, man, on the game, man, for the
What's
spreads.
up? What's the picks?
I got hold on, a couple of y'all owe me a couple of dollars for that Oregon Ohio State game.
Right,
so
you pick Oregon.
Yeah, I pick Oregon. I got y'all better send my cash, man. I got this week. I'm gonna put y'all on. I got 2 picks, man. Y'all want to get paid? Get that UCLA number 24. I got Stanford on the upset.
Over UCLA, they just lost too, didn't they?
Yep.
They just lost to Fresno.
I got number 4, Oklahoma against West Virginia. West Virginia taking number 4 Oklahoma down. The Sooners,
right.
y'all.
I like that.
So that's a good pick right there. Y'all get paid on that one. I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cash out T Mizzle, man. I mean, especially if you're in them betting states where you can hit all on a FanDuel and all that. Cause I be on that FanDuel shit. You already know.
That's 2 good
DraftKings and shit.
That's 2 good picks for y'all, man. Get on there, get that money.
MGM.
Man, get paid,
Everybody that's on MGM app. You know what I'm saying? We talking to y'all. So T Mizzle got the picks of the week. West Virginia upsetting, and who else?
I got
Stanford.
West Virginia, and I got Stanford over UCLA.
On the upset, he already picked the upset of the Oregon. So you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to start putting that money on Mizzle, man. You're gonna have to send you some cash after, man, Mizzle.
I'll give you a 6 parlay, 6 pick parlay. You know what I'm saying?
6 pick parlays on this bitch.
Keep some money in your pocket. Let's do it, y'all.
You already know it, man. So what's going on, man? Mark, anything, yo? What's going on?
No, I just want to make sure that everybody know to follow the fan page, you know what I mean, so they can keep up with the shows and everything, you know what I mean, make sure all of the normal people that used to watch all of the, especially the Hidden Hand shows, y'all was one of the ones that streamed from the, the previous 7 Mile radio page that we switched over from, so I just want to make sure everybody follow the page, you know what I'm saying, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, and stay tuned in to the shows, man.
Well, I'm about to do mine before we get up out of here. The books of the week, man, for me is the Morris Cookbook. Pick up the Morris Cookbook. We already know it. And shit, since we dealing in the pandemic, get this book right here, Guns, Germs, and Steel. Because this is how they took this bitch over, with the germs. Remember, it's passing around smallpox. You already know. Guns, Germs, and Steel.
Yeah.
Pick up that Moore's Cookbook. And also, since we're trying to remain healthy, just get you a regular, it don't have to be this book, but get you a juicing book. Because I juice with this right here. I got this in here, got the orange. I've been on this because, the weather been changing. I'm spraying this shit everywhere, damn. But anyway, I got the Tangerine 2.0.
Tangerine on the
It's like eating 20 oranges per serving, yo. This shit is out cold, yo.
Vitamin C.
You know what I'm saying? As you see how orange it is, man. You drink all that shit up, man. Get you a good juicing book because shit, with your boy Flip Flop out here, man, dropping all these dimes on us. Who knows what's about to be released?
You gotta have your shit up.
So just up, you know what I'm saying? Increase your immunity, man, on your immune system, man.
And keep your guards up.
And do it with like the zinc, the vitamin C, vitamin D, shit like that. Get you some multivitamins and shit. Just let's take care of ourselves, people. Some alkaline water.
Keep your guards up.
So that's about it, man. This is Judah Woke Ace.
T Mills was great.
We got Mark from 7 Mile. We'll see y'all next week, yo.